Katata Tiago Kakali Gabadon 4-star safety rating. Niat Tiago, Bachangan Galikawan Jongpi, Niat Tiago, Nakabanta Jinshan Kalong Jongpi, one Chaka Frank Motors Halad Korban test drive Menta.
The all-new Tiago. It's seriously fun.
Umentri bakmi yakatnat boarding hagijla Abu Tahir Mandal Ïohnong ba katnat kan pentingna kumno pan Pynbha Jingtreikam Nerok Meghalaya Power Generation Corporation Limited Meghalaya Power Transmission Corporation Limited but Meghalaya Power Distribution Corporation Limited Ïohnong ban nakabenta ban Pynbha Jingtreikam katnat kan ha penyele ban khli yakai kabala donong khamtam ki babon ki kunhun pat ki Jingtreikam ki brang sakut ke jingsiu syakatnat boarding Umandal ulalum ya Jinglang ban bishar ya Jinglong Chingman jong katnat boarding menta kasngi pelai hakaba ulai peliu jumbo tru bat ki officer jong katnat nakamta ban wanra ya Jingtreikam kababha bat kabayo jingmantoy hakaba ide bat ki project ki pesateng bat ki brang pentri menta umentri Ïohnong ba ya kanigakam katnat klai kran sanibha bat Pynbha ba ya kani donkam ban bishar bnya Namar idon bun ki power project hagajala ki balasdang nadu usnam arhajar nyo pat arhajar chipo herekim chimlala pat ban Jingtreikam hadu menta Ïohnong ba yakani kakam ansashim kya bha pat unthoru sha kituki company pimi boarding private power producer bantip kai ki jingtmu ba ki don bat lada kim don mon ban traishu katnat kanchu pendam bedno ya ke project ban wanra pat daga batamai Hakabaide bagi Jingtreikam ya kasobagaya scheme bat kajing pendaj ya smart meter mandal Ïohnong ba unsakmi pnya bha ya kene kamru henre namar bakaladon hapleng kajing toket an apshwa ru ya kakai pot mandal Ïohnong ru ba unchimkya hakabaide bagi jingsiu tulap tiknai kinongtrei ka Meecl hakaba ula Pynbha bakatnat ka de bandon jingmi na kajing de jingthet ya ka boarding banla bansiu ya katulap Rekum makalong manta katnat boarding kadang don hapleng kejung donong ban hap ban wat ikilat ban pendunai kejung donong ban la ban penbit penbiang pat ya kinongtre.
No, see, earlier also I was holding this department, and it is after a decade I am again back to the department. So I got to know the entire activities of the department, and that's why I called the officers, and they have briefed me about the working of the departments.
Now, what are the pending dues to the various power generating companies now?
Yeah.
How much is still pending?
See, all details I will be able to give you after some times because I have flagged these issues that how much dues are there with different power generation and transmission companies and all these things. I'll need some time to get at the bottom of all the dues and pending bids, everything.
Did you discuss anything about that under Atmanirbar road? 1,300 crores, 1,000 crores that the department has.
Yeah, well, we will be discussing that one also in the later stage, and we are having a separate sitting for that. Attention is that how we can improve the power scenario in the state vis-a-vis generation and transmission and distribution. All there is three options we are seeing. At the same time, how do we cope up with the losses? Because you are aware that many corporations and organizations are having some dues with us. So having considered all these things, our thrust area will be to overall improvement in the power scenario in the state.
Well, will you be looking at the pending power projects so that they can be executed on time?
Yes, that's what we were discussed because this needs further studies. Many power projects which were given in the year 2007, then afterwards 2010-11 are not in implementation stage. So I thought that we'll take a call on that and then we'll write those even private power producers that what is their take. If they are not willing to go further, then we may just scrap those projects and think afresh.
Will you be also assessing what went wrong under the Saubhagya and the smart meter projects?
Yeah, we'll be definitely looking after it. But the thing is that for that already inquiries have been made and I'm waiting for the reports.
Take up this issue of the
Meecl employees, most of the time they have to come out and protest because of their salaries.
Yeah, that's why. Because the thing is that we are supposed to earn from the power trading and all these things and give their salaries. But as of now, we are at loss. So we got to find ways and means that if we minimize the losses, then it will help even serving our officers in a better way. Many are not getting their pensions and all these things. These issues are there, we have discussed, and we are trying to find out ways and means how to settle these issues.
What about the terminal benefits?
That though will automatically come to every stakeholder.
So how is the profit now? The profit, annual profit, and what is the
that though I need some more time to give you the exact details.
But it's not profit making anyway.
That is definitely not. So when generation will be in full, we'll get surplus money also. We'll try to augment all these power projects.
The state was once a power surplus state and known for it. So what went wrong over the years? And
see, when you see or when you say that Meghalaya was once a power surplus state, it is quite a long time back. And by the meantime, lots of factor has been there. Number of villages been connected, then the utility that our consumers are getting. You can see earlier days, one ceiling fan was the luxury. These days, how much appliances we are using. So per capita consumption has gone up like anything. Our generation has not gone up in the same pace. So we got to revisit these deficiencies so that once again we become the power surplus state.
Coming to restructuring of Meecl, a lot of recommendations were given by so many committees. So what will be your role so that it can be a professional entity?
Yes, our thrust will be in such a way that Meecl gets the profit also, and at the same time it serves the people of the state in a better way. To do so, many committees or organization has given us suggestion. We will be studying all those suggestions. If needed, we will entrust to some other entities also, maybe government enterprises or other enterprises, to make this corporation function in a better way.
So the intention for the government to corporatize Meecl was to make it a firm, profit-making body. But we are seeing till now, like every time government has to bail out the Meecl. How will you address this?
Yeah, that's what I was telling, because there are lots of issues that has been faced by Meecl. After then that was the reason why the corporation has been unbundled and 3 different corporation has come up, so that one corporation is not dependent on other. They can be self-sufficient. So these issues require quite some time also. But the thing is that we are trying, and we will be trying our level best. And the way Chief Minister has put the pressure on us, there will be definitely lots of work that has to be done so that this department or this corporation becomes a profit-making corporation. If not immediately, but we can set a milestone for the department. They have a life of 30-35 years, but it has already crossed. So we are going for that one, and that will even augment our generation also.
So will it be, because the government has constituted inquiry to look into the overall functioning of Meecl, will this report be tabled in the coming session?
No, that I got to go about it.
Have you gone through have a gist of the report, what is the findings?
Yeah, that's what I'm told.
So for the past 3-4 years, Meghalaya is known for its power cut. So how will you ensure that?
It's a tough job. You see, it doesn't mean that this problem will be solved immediately. There is a gap between the requirement and the supply. So our intention will be how do we reduce that gap. Once the gap has been reduced, so automatically power cuts will be withdrawn.
What about the cut agreement with NTPC? Still we have to pay.
See, that problem is not now. This is quite old problem, and we are facing problem on that basis. Some way we are to find to get rid of these situations. We are working on it, and this will also put us in a better position if we can handle this situation which we are into with the NTPC.